It would help if I turned on both the cameras.
Oh, well, rookie mistake. Anyway. Oh, we got the clap, yes. As long as you don't get the clap. There you go.
Ew.
And the pneumatic tire, just kind of a fun thing, was invented by a guy in England who was listening to his kid complain about having to ride his tubeless, tireless, basically steel rim tire on cobblestones, and he goes, oh, it hurts my hands, it hurts my butt and everything. So his dad, being a good dad, he goes, well, maybe I can do something about that. And so he invented the pneumatic tire.
What does that mean?
Pneumatic means air pressure.
Wait. Before it was literally just rubber?
Yeah.
There was no air in it?
No, there was no air, no rubber. It was just like steel. And so it's just horrible.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Well, they didn't know any better, you know. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day, mechanics wasn't built in a day, and so he invented the...
People didn't care about their butts back then very much.
Well,
anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on here.
So what are we going to do next?
Well, all we're going to do is make sure that this thing is kind of lined up right, so that it's in the center there. Okay, see how this moves side to side?
Yeah.
Okay, and watch what it's doing up here. You want to move it side to side, it comes up and down on the spindle.
Sort of.
Okay, so what you want to do, see these here, you got to get them lined up so they're both about equally apart from the pad, so it's not grinding on one all the time, it'll wear the pad out. So you want to hold that in the center, and then you tighten this guy here up. Oop, you're going to need 3 hands or a mouth or something. And just hold that, and then hold this. Hopefully, it's starting to hook up on the side.
I don't really know what you're talking about, so you tell me how to do it. Just push that. Okay, so
see how there isn't a gap on this side and there is on the other side?
Yeah.
And so you got to pull that over and then tighten this down.
Oh, till it's lined up? So basically I'm trying to get this directly in the middle so it's aligned?
Yes. You want them lined up in the center. And so these things here, the notches up here that slides in, allows you to do that.
Okay.
So you kind of hold it away from one side, and so it's perfectly centered down below. Tighten it down pretty hard.
Is this a 2-veiner? Ow!
That's a 2-veiner.
I don't know if I can do this.
That's okay. That's probably good enough. You want to get a little more oomph on it? This is a wrench to get a little more oomph on it. See? It gives you an extension. This is actually a combination wrench. It's got an open end and a box end.
Okay, cool.
You did a good job of lining that up. It's really good down there. See where there's a little bit of a gap there? It's just about the same size gap over there. That's a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now what? Okay.
It's not real important in bicycle tires. In truck tires, it's vital. If you have a wrinkle in a truck tire, you're going to have a comeback.
What does that mean?
It means the customer's going to come back with a flat tire that you just fixed in about a week and go, my tire's not only now flat, but it's also burned up. Because you run a truck tire on the freeway flat, you don't even hardly notice it in your truck until it starts smoking. By that time, the tube and everything's burnt. The tire's burnt. So you'll have a $500 bill that the guy's pissed at because you screwed up the tire because you put it in there with a wrinkle in this tube. When I used to work at a gas station, the inflator was like this. A lot of times they have an inflator with a handle down here. And we were the neighborhood service station, so all the kids came there to inflate their tires. And you get real good at telling how much air is in them because you inflated probably 20 a day in the service station. You could squeeze and tell it, but the kids couldn't. So they'd come by and put this thing on there and you'd hear a big boom. The kid just blew up his tire. So always buy an air compressor.
Always buy an air compressor?
Have one laying around.
Like the small ones, right?
Yeah. Where is it hitting?
What's hitting? What do you mean?
Well, can you hear that?
Yeah, it's not aligned, right?
Well, it's aligned pretty good on the brakes and the fender. Let's put some air in it, because I think this tire may be a little bit bigger than the other tire.
Oh no, did we get the wrong one?
No, he said that it might be a little hot, a little big, and I said, I don't think it would be a problem. Now we get to find out if it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's hitting something.
Yeah, it's hitting right up in here.
Right here?
Yeah, right on that fender, I think.
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay. So let's run that thing around right here. And see if putting air in is going to change it. Pretty close.
What's close?
It isn't hitting anymore, is it?
It's not? I can't tell. It sounds like it kind of is. It definitely isn't going loosely.
Oh, I can see it right there.
It's too big?
It's hitting right up in here.
So what do we do? Just gotta buy a different tire size?
No. Well, we're gonna have to do some serious Mickey Mousing.
What does that mean? Some jerry rigging?
Pretty close. Same thing.
Mickey Mousing? What?
Hold this.
This?
No, don't get your hands dirty.
What am I holding?
We're going to take the tire and wheel back out, which means we have to let the air back out. We're going to get up in here and pound on that fender from the inside and drive it back a little bit. It's metal, so it should bend pretty easy.
Drive it back?
Yeah.
This thing? This
Yeah.
plastic thing?
That plastic?
Isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Plus it's like bumped up.
Wait a minute.
It's already bumped up.
Hold it.
Oh, you think that's what's hitting? Yeah, it is this stuff.
Yeah. Well, that'll wear right off then.
Oh, it's all this extra rubber.
Yeah.
Can we trim it?
Yeah, we could. Or just let it wear itself off.
So it's all this stuff?
Yeah, that's what's hitting the fender.
All that extra rubber.
We can't move it back any. And we can't move it hardly at all on this. The brakes look real good aligned. Feels.
So is that all that's doing it? Is that rubber or is it something else?
It feels like there's something else, doesn't it?
Kind of. It feels stiff. It doesn't really seem like it's...
Spin it now.
I can't. What are you doing exactly?
I'm prying this up and down just a little tiny bit here.
That feels better. Shouldn't it be like
that
totally
doesn't have,
free-flowing?
that doesn't have a fender, so this is rubbing.
Yeah.
It's only rubbing at little points, so it's right in here. Is it hitting on the brakes? No, it's hitting up here. I can hear it. I think it's this stuff here in the middle. I don't see it hitting any place else. I think it's going to be just fine because in some of the spots where it runs free, this is real low. Some of the spots where you hear it a lot is where these ribs are.
So it's just the little ribs that are
I think
hitting.
those little crocodiles here.
So then we just tighten it up the same way like the other one. With this, what's that called?
With a wrench. Open end wrench.
The thing that you're tightening.
Oh, this is just a glorified wrench.
Okay. Okay, so we inflated it, we had to deflate it, then we inflated it again when we got it on.
Yep.
Now you're tightening that thing, whatever that was called. So make sure that's tight.
Yep.
And you think that's gonna wear away after a while?
I think so. I can't see where it's hitting any place else except for that thing.
Okay. Oh man, son. Yeah, you. Tell the sun to go away.
Well, wait a minute. We don't get the sun for 6-8 months a year. Let's enjoy it while we can.